Welcome everyone in HueFin News. Today is March 17th, 2018, and we're here to give you all the news according to the charts. Now, before I get started, please note that we are not giving you all investment advice because we are not investment advisors, okay? So now let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what we're noticing in the market currently. You all can definitely tell that we're still going right back down to the downside, something that we analyzed in our videos the last couple of days. So it should not be no surprise to you that we're going in this direction, and it is seemingly, it seems as if that we are in a definite long-term consolidation, even bear market, as some people like the term. Bear market simply means the market's going to go down. Okay, so if you're not in the market yet, it's best just to stay on the sidelines until we get more indications of precursors of strength in the market. Okay, now currently on the daily price charts, you guys will see that we're right back down at the next major lows back in the beginning of February. So that's the next key indication on whether or not we will at least consolidate, hold support at that area and move higher, or will we break that support area and move lower. And the only way we'll be able to tell that is we start to see more precursors of strength right there around the support area. I will tell you all that once we get into our analysis for today. But overall, the cryptocurrency space is getting hammered with no interest in higher prices, and sooner or later a lot of these cryptocurrencies and altcoins will have to prove that their cryptocurrency is the way to go. Okay, a lot of these cryptocurrencies currently are in prototype stages. You know, they're doing ICOs to try to formulate things to benefit humanity, and currently no one is actually performing what their tasks or particular goals or objectives are. Okay, so sooner or later we will need to see some proof that these cryptocurrencies will benefit humanity in some way, type, shape, or form, albeit without the hacking, without the high transaction fees, without the slow confirmation times. All of that needs to be eradicated prior to these cryptocurrencies resuming to higher prices, because right now there's nothing too much going on in the cryptocurrency space. There's a lot of hoopla, a lot of opinions, a lot of theories, and that is really what is moving the markets. So given what we're seeing on these charts, do not follow these opinions and theories, because it is just simply going to pump the market and then push back down once again. If you guys are not avid traders or you're new to this particular space, then you definitely need to keep it tuned in here at HueFin News, because we do not follow opinions, theories, hoopla, things that's found on YouTube or even in the national media. We don't pay attention to none of that. We only pay attention to the charts because the news is already listed there. So now let's go ahead and get started in our analysis for today. Bitcoin is still increasing its dominance, almost around 43.5% of the market. Market cap is going the opposite direction, going down 307.7 billion. Just remember, towards the ending of 2017, we was almost eclipsing the $1 trillion mark, and here we are in the first half of March, and the market went totally opposite, and we're going down in the market cap. So just had to be patient. If you guys are already in the market, hopefully you guys got in at the bottom, because those are the perfect opportunities to come into the market and pick up some of these promising altcoins for the long haul. Currently though, Bitcoin is down 8.22%, Ethereum is down almost 10%, looking at Ripple down 9.5%, Bitcoin Cash 8.42%, Litecoin 10.36%, Cardano's down 14%, Neo is down 11%, Stellar is down 15%, EOS is down almost 11.5%, Monero's down 10%. So double-digit losses again in the cryptocurrency space. This is not the opportunity to try to pick the market. You need to keep it tuned in here, because we definitely tell you when we're seeing a change in tone. And right now we're not seeing a change in tone in the market. We might actually have another low on these charts to go before buyers come into the market. Okay, let's get started in our analysis. So looking at Bitfinex, you guys can see that Bitcoin is down 8.67%. Last trade was $7,809.50. So now we're now testing another support area for Bitcoin. I zoom in, all these particular bars here that you see, the lows, this is where Bitcoin needs to find support. Okay, but currently we are getting a precursors of weakness bar on the daily price chart. Volume is light currently, but we still have a couple more hours before this bar completes. But nevertheless, we're not getting any interest in higher prices on the daily price chart for Bitcoin. 3-hour bars for Bitcoin. Again, we told you all in our video yesterday, we're expecting the market to move lower, and we are expecting that to continue. The only thing that is keeping the market for Bitcoin moving substantially lower is this particular low right here. So we have support here and all the way back here in the background. That is the only thing that will keep Bitcoin from moving lower. Actually, it could definitely come all the way back down to $7,600 too. So now as I zoom back in, you guys can see that we have no interest in higher prices. So we're still looking for the market to move lower. That's our analysis, is for Bitcoin to continue to move to the downside, or at best it will consolidate if that support area of around $7,700 can hold as support. That's the only thing that is allowing us to state that Bitcoin is going to consolidate, if it could hold support at around $7,700. Okay, so given the fact that we see these precursors of weakness bars on the 3-hour chart, we're still expecting Bitcoin to continue to move lower, albeit we already know it might not move that low because it's now testing support as I speak. Okay, next on the list is going to be Ethereum. So Ethereum currently is down 10.64%. Last trade was $555.14. Daily price chart for Ethereum, pretty much the same, push to go down bar is being reflected right now in the market. Non-interest in higher prices. Market simply is back towards the low that occurred here on the 24th of December. Okay, now if it cannot hold here, then definitely Ethereum is going to come right back down and try $500 as support. Now we're looking at the 3-hour bars for Ethereum. The last couple of 3-hour bars, you guys can definitely see where's the interest in higher prices. It is not there. Even on this current 3-hour bar, there is no interest in higher prices. And Ethereum finally broke this $580, even $570 support areas. That is giving us even more proof that Ethereum is going to continue to move to the downside. We have no other areas besides this support or resistance here on the 12th of December that is keeping Ethereum from moving lower. We're now there, so we don't get any precursors of strength on this 3-hour bar right here around $555, then Ethereum will be making it all the way back down towards $500. Okay, currently the way that the bars look, we're still looking for big Ethereum to continue to move to the downside. Okay, so that's our analysis for Ethereum as well, is for them to continue to move lower. Now let's go to Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is down 9.63%, 9.79%. Last trade was $934.98. Daily price chart for Bitcoin Cash. Again, the market tried to move higher early out in trading today, but now we're back towards the low of the bar. So non-interest in higher prices has been reflected. It's just a continuation of the precursor weakness we saw yesterday with the stockpile coming in. At least we're expecting Bitcoin Cash to come and touch that support area of $900 on the daily price chart. Now, 3-hour bars again is giving us more precursors of weakness in the market. Very widespread on light volume is simply telling us that the market participants are not buying right now. So hopefully around $920 or so, in around that price, the market will pick up. Buyers will step in and at least push the market back up to $960 in the short term. But currently we're not seeing any interest in higher prices on the 3-hour chart. Let's move it to a smaller time frame. And even on the 1-hour chart, we're not seeing no interest in higher prices right now. Buyers are definitely trying to come in around 930. So the next 1 hour bar can possibly move Bitcoin in the short term back up to 950 or 960. But long term, Bitcoin Cash is not a buy right now. We're still expecting this cryptocurrency as well to continue to move lower. Okay. So now let's go ahead and take a quick look at Ripple. So Ripple is down 10.75%. Last trade was around 62 cents. Push to go down bar is being reflected today on the daily price chart. Currently, one of the positive things is the fact that the market needs to hold support around 60 cents in order for at least to bounce back up to around 80 cents or even $1 in the long term. But if we get another precursor to weakness in tomorrow's trading, then Ripple can come all the way back down to around 55 cents in the short term. Okay. If not that, then it could come all the way back down to 40 cents. So currently we are getting weakness on the daily price chart. Not surprisingly, we're expecting to see the same thing on the 3 hour chart for Ripple. And again, we are definitely noticing precursors of weakness on the 3 hour chart for Ripple. Volume is awfully healthy currently for the previous 3 hour bar. So we're still looking for Ripple to move to the downside. You guys can tell the market held support here around 63 cents on 3 occasions. And now the market definitely broke that now. So we're still looking for Ripple to move lower. I told you all at 60 cents or even around 57, 58 cents need to hold that support. That is the only thing that is keeping this particular cryptocurrency from moving further to the downside. Okay, but currently our analysis is for Ripple to continue to move lower too. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 11.62%. Last trade was $151.49. Zooming in, push to go down bar is being reflected in the market for Litecoin. Still expecting this particular cryptocurrency as well to move to the downside. $140 is the next support area for this cryptocurrency. 3 hour bars for Litecoin, again, pretty much the same, just like the rest of them. Market needs to try to find support on the low on this bar, $149. It tried it here already around 150, but nevertheless we're still getting precursors of weakness in the market. A lot of volume is coming in on this particular bar, so definitely buyers are definitely coming to the market right now for Litecoin. So the next 3 hour bar is going to be crucial for this cryptocurrency, at least in the short term, to make a quick move to the upside. 156 or even $160 in probable areas for Litecoin to come to. But currently, long term, we're still looking for this cryptocurrency to move lower as well. Next on the list is going to be Dash. Dash is down 9.62%. Last trade was $386.20. Push to go down bar has been reflected in the market for Dash. Expecting that as well. Market now currently is trading towards the low that occurred on the 6th of February. We told you all that the market will test lows here again. So now we're back here at support. So depending on how the ending trading day happens for all these altcoins into tomorrow's trading is going to dictate whether or not the market's going to hold support now at these prior lows that occurred on the 6th of February for all of these altcoins. Okay, so you got to be vigilant. You got to be active in your particular trade right now to see when it's a good entry point to come into these altcoins. So currently, you guys can see that Dash tried to move higher on this current 3 hour bar, not successful. So we're still expecting this cryptocurrency as well to move to the downside. As I try to zoom out, told you all already here on the 6th of February, the market needs to hold support. Currently is there now, but we're not seeing no interest in higher prices. So our analysis is for them to continue to move lower. This is a very important price area for Dash because even here on the 26th of August and on the 31st of August or the 1st or 2nd of September, the market held as resistance here, and even here on this particular day on the 14th, 13th of November, The market held that support. So this is the third time that Dash is trying to find support in this cryptocurrency. Currently, we're not seeing a lot of interest in higher prices. So at best, Dash will continue to consolidate. But until we see any precursors of weak strength bars appear, we're going to state that the market is going to continue to move to the downside. So now let's take a look at NEO. So NEO is down 14.04%. Last trade was around $61.16. Push to go down bar has been reflected currently as we're doing our analysis. So obviously non-interest in higher prices. We're still expecting NEO to move to the downside. It actually might even come down to $50 over the next couple of trading days to find support if $60 is not going to hold in the short term. So now we're looking at the 3-hour bars for NEO. Nothing too much to tell you all here. Push to go down has been reflected. Non-interest in higher prices because the spread is wide and the volume is light. So there's no one currently buying in the market for these altcoins. So we're still expecting the market to continue to move to the downside for NEO as well. Next on the list is going to be Monero. Monero is down 11.86%. Last trade was around $192.91. Daily price bar for Monero. Push to go down bar, non-interest in higher prices, just trying to find a catch point to where buyers will step in. So hopefully they will step in here around $190. If so, the next daily price chart needs to close above the current low or where the close currently is. If that's going to be the case, the resistance area for Monero is going to be $220 in tomorrow's trading, if it can even get that high, because right now there's no buyers in the market. So currently on the 3-hour bars, precursors of weakness is reigning supreme, expecting Monero to continue to move to the downside. The market cannot hold here around $190. Then Monero will definitely be moving to the downside. Once again, it can actually come all the way back down to $180 or even around $160, and that's a huge drop from where it currently is being traded right now. But I mean, we don't see any interest in higher prices right now for Monero either, so our analysis is for them to continue to move lower. Now the last one for today is going to be NANO. NANO is currently down. They're down 3.65%. Last trade was there around 10,257, 10,257. We are noticing a precursor of weakness, but the only thing that is keeping this particular cryptocurrency from falling lower is that support of around $10,000. You have to pay attention to the current trades now if you're in NANO to see if it's going to break that. I can tell you now, we got an hour and 11 minutes left on this current 3-hour bar. If it closes lower, then we're still in precursors of weakness stage, and we're expecting this crypto to move to the downside. And the only thing that is keeping us from stating it would definitely go lower is the fact that it's trading around that support area around $10,000. I mean, around 10,000 Satoshis. Okay, that is the only thing. So the best that we have going for us in allowing NANO to at least consolidate and trade sideways is the fact that we got that support around 10,000 Satoshis. But currently this is weakness that we're seeing in the market right now. So our analysis for NANO is for them to continue to move lower until it finds an area of support to bounce from and at least trade sideways from there. Okay, so that's all we have for NANO. And as well, that's all I have for today, March the 17th, 2018. And just to give you all a quick recap of what we're noticing in the market right now. The market is not completed, so buyers can definitely step in as I conclude this video. So our analysis will have to change if that occurs. But right now, we're definitely noticing precursors of weakness on the daily and the 3-hour price chart. So the analysis is for these cryptocurrencies to continue to move lower, albeit on the daily price chart, these altcoins are now trading crucially around a huge area of support. If we see more precursors of weakness now, then expect the markets to continue to move in a downward trajectory. It's going to break this huge prior area of support, and it's going to find another area of support to the downside. So you have to be very cautious in the next couple of days to see if the market's going to hold support now, or if it's going to break it and move lower. We're the first ones to tell you all of this, so please stay on top of your trade if you're in the market, because if it breaks that support area, we start seeing precursors of weakness now, then it will break that support and move lower. Okay, so we're going to test that over the next couple of hours into tomorrow's trading. And if we see precursors of strength around these support areas, we will break in and tell you all that we are noticing a change in tone in the market, but currently we're not seeing that right now. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Everyone stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.